Indian movement people and whoever the FBI armed to kill the traditionals so that, mining companies essentially get the land.
Explain to me who the traditionals are, because somebody watching this is not going to have any idea.
Okay, the traditionals are people that want to maintain their identities as Indians. They still speak Lakota, which is the nation they're from. They still hold their ceremonies, and they still want to live as much like traditional Indians as they can. The progressives are ones that want to abandon all that or turn it into a postcard thing. And postcard thing, like just yeah, it's our identity, but not really live it. They're more living like, like what we call modern Americans. That's a whole other trip.
I'm trying to put together the conflict. The traditionals were against who, and why was the FBI there?
The traditionals did not want to break up the land.
And who did?
The half-breeds and the FBI. They did not want.
Explain this in a complete sentence.
All right.
Who? Yeah, because it's going to be very hard for somebody to follow.
Are you going to edit this?
Yes. You got to explain it in a way that somebody who has no idea what's going on.
The traditionals are.
No, start from the beginning. What were the parties there? What was the bad guys trying to do? And what were the good guys trying to do? Simple.
The bad guys were under the aegis of a tribal leader who got elected in a false election, in a rigged election, which something Greens are used to. His name was Dick Wilson. He founded an organization called the Guardians of the Oglala Nation. These were the Oglala Lakota on Pine Ridge Indian Reservation, where the shootout happened, which...
explain.
All right, forget it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
It's got to be, the whole thing is going to be...
happening good.
The whole thing is going to be 90 seconds. And
90 seconds? Okay.
Whatever it takes.
So erase everything.
Instagram.
Go big.
Okay. You want... Give me a second to think it out.
I mean, I can say it at this point, but you say that. I want you to say it.
Okay. There was a shootout between the traders who wanted to bust up the reservation and those who wanted to keep the traditional ways going. The traders had killed 64 people in a 3-year period. American Indian movement came to protect them. There was a shootout between the traders and AIM, in which by accident 2 FBI agents got killed because everybody was shooting at everybody. And just somehow, which we know how, Leonard Peltier is taking the fall. He's in prison for 47 years, even though there's no forensics evidence linking him to it, there's no ballistics evidence. He was there, yes, but so was so many other people.
And what did Leonard Peltier want?
He was on the side of the traditionals. He was the one that to maintain their identities as Indians. And that was the American Indian movement goal, was to maintain their identities as Indians and in their belief system to be eco-friendly continent, which is something the Greens are into. Bring back the Red Road means bring back Indian ways of turning this continent into a garden and not a toxic waste zone.
Perfect.
Okay.
Explains the whole story. That's what I want.
All right. You're like an auto premature.
Yeah, it's...
You know Joe, right?
Yeah.
Joe is more like Spike Lee.
Yeah, this is new for social media. People have very short attention spans.
I know, but
90 seconds is long. 30 to 60 is typical.
But
if you're going to reach your typical 20-year-old who has no idea who Leonard Peltier is, never heard of AIM, and has no idea why he was framed, why he was in prison, they're not going to sit through 7 minutes of trying to figure out the story. They want to know who the good guy was, who the bad guy was, what the bad guys wanted to do, what the good guys wanted to do,
No, I know that.
and why he was the victim.
I thought I had 33 minutes.
No.
And then all of a sudden, it's 90 seconds.
That's for public access. This is for
Okay.
Instagram.
All right, no problem.
We're trying to reach.
I had you didn't tell me it was 90 seconds. I thought it was our usual 3 minutes.
We're trying to reach, and this is one of the things the Greens and other activists.
You got him running. Just go for it. What would you want to really say?
No, I love him. He's great. I'm not arguing.
Go for it. No, give us the articulation if it please the court.
Of the whole story? You want the 3-minute version?
Yeah, do the 3-minute version.
Okay. Yeah, you got the sign. You put all of that in there. Thank you, Craig.
I got it.
Okay, my name is Paul Gilman. Are we starting over? You're going to edit this, right?
No, I don't do no edit. This is for the world. Hallelujah.
All right, whatever.
No, we're doing a deal where we're trying to figure out how to get this story to the people.
I don't care.
I should say this because the difference between what we need to do to attract new people. One of the problems that you see if you look at the people here who are involved in this and the Greens, there are very few of us under 50.
Right.
Young people have a new relationship to new media, and in order to reach them, we've got to try to speak their language. Unfortunately, they become a short attention span crowd. So, in order to do what I consider the new documentary work, the typical.
Looks like it's about to rain. What'd you say? You think it's gonna rain, Mama?
I think so. I hope we don't get caught up in it.
Yeah.
Ooh, the hand over. Wait, we got to do that shot.
Hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. How you been?
What you want said?
Huh?
What you want said?
What do I want to say? Free Leonard Peltier and all political prisoners now. This is insanity. This is cruelty. He's done almost, 45 years?
47.
Oh my God. And the man didn't even kill anybody. This country is insane. The leadership is insane. Let Leonard
Wait,
go
hold
home.
on. The insane just gives them an excuse.
Huh?
Insane gives them an excuse.
Well, it's just cruel. It's unusual. We're outliners.
How would
This is
you
not.
describe the situation of America and their government?
America is run by criminals. It's a criminal enterprise at this point. It's criminal that these people. Leonard is still in prison for something he did not do. Mumia, same thing. Most of the political prisoners are in there for something that they didn't do. They have a God-given right for self-defense and to protect those who are deemed undesirable.
Now, the right presidential candidate could do the trick?
That would be a miracle. If Cornel West can get in office, it would be a miracle. I know he would free Leonard the day he walked in that office. If he had the opportunity, he would do it. Because he's a Christian man, and he's a God-fearing man. There's no way that Leonard would still be in prison if Cornel West was to become president of the United States, which I hope he does. He's got my vote. I'll vote 5 times for him if I could.
Are there any other candidates might go there too?
Robert Kennedy, I bet he would let him out too. Robert Kennedy Jr., I bet he would do it too. I'm sure he would let Leonard out.
You want to start something new?
We're going over there by the table.
Why? Because of the rain?
line that they're running. So, you know, just knowing that, I know a little bit.
They all know each other.
That's perfect.
So, you know, it's time, it's once again time for that. The resurgence of what these street organizations was
Black Panthers.
for that. The Bloods, Black Liberation, Oppressive Democracy, Crips was Community Revolution in Progress. GED, Gangster Disciples is no longer Gangster Disciples, it's Growth and Development. Pyru is People's Independent Revolutionary Unit. So once we get the young brothers to go back to that and show them what they really need to protect and everything gonna be right. It's all right to have a family structure. It's okay to be married. It's okay to be a father. It's okay. It's not cool to fuck on your partner's girlfriend. It's not cool to get locked up and snitch. It's not cool to go around the community killing each other and killing little babies.
Amen.
If Leonard Peltier was anything like what I'm talking about, then I fuck with him.
Yes, he is.
Great.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. Got the rest.
Tell the story to the public.
What?
Tell the story to the public. What,
I mean, I
what do
guess,
you want them to learn after they read that?
well, Leonard, there's no evidence that Leonard committed any crime. They fabricated a lot of
human being
evidence,
suffering
and he's been in jail for 47 years. The American Indian. He's targeted because he was part of the American Indian movement, trying to help his community, and he was targeted by the FBI, and they said that he murdered 2 FBI officers, and there's no evidence. And, so many people are saying that he should be released, like famous people. Like you could look it up. There's so many, but yet he's still in jail. And Sleepy Joe is like he's asleep on the wheel on this one. Like all the other presidents. They don't want to like challenge the FBI's official narrative. Like they own they're always correct. So in the meantime, there's documentaries made about Leonard. All this, people making a hoo-ha and like senators writing a letter. But at the end of the day, it's like 10 people show up here in New York, to like try to get him out. Like we should maybe go to like Florida, like Coleman, Florida.
The people that show up. Where we got some show up. We got some.
Yeah, we got about 10 people, and but it seems like we would have a better concentrated energy since there's so many people around the country. Like maybe we can go to Coleman, Florida. Like where? Do you know where that is? That's where Leonard is in jail. So maybe like surround the prison, or if we can, or at least like have a presence outside and like let them know we're not trying to cause any problems, but at the same time we want to raise the awareness about Leonard's plight and his condition, given the fact that he's in his 70s and he's in very poor health in there, and is a lot of times like by himself, and he never can see the sunlight or his own family, and Desmond Tutu, Nelson Mandela, you name it, like all these celebrities are saying like he should get out, so time's now.
Thank you for making it pretty clear.
Yeah. This is the Bronx Green Party. Peltier, did you get this one? Hey, what's the websites on there? You have websites on your
She
side.
pointed it out.
Yes. Why is Leonard Peltier important?
Oh, well, that's how he is.
Yeah, can you point them out to us?
There you go.
There, thanks.
Man, I found that I'm kicking myself. I found this old SOA watch.
Yeah, no, we just.
Yeah, those are pretty heavy duty.
And I was just bringing it.
Alright,
Yeah, I get ultra free.
Did you reveal your birthday?
What?
Did you reveal your birthday?
9/16. 72.
Thank you. I'm 3/10/39.
Oh, okay.
And is there any value you see to the birthday stuff at all?
I'm sure there's like tons of value in like researching and attempting to understand like the time and the date and the alignment of the stars. Like it tells a lot about you and your life and your plight. your soul's journey, you know.
I've studied it.
Yeah, it's cool. It's pretty cool.
Cam Gordon, now former Greenpoint, Minneapolis City Council member, pushed through no kill on the City Council, made it a law in Minneapolis. So it's like a green-led issue. There's a documentary about it with him featured in it. It's on the ground. I was like, wow, someone else can. Yeah. I could have went
I'm sure what I really need to
Can you get a picture of all of us?
I would like to.
I really love your shoulder mount. That's really cool. The shoulder mount is so cool. I've never seen it before.
Let's talk about it. Well, first of all, this kind of tripod is unique because of the handle.
Yeah.
And
using the bag as a counterweight, that's like genius. That's just like, whoa.
it usually the handle goes from the back, but for this situation, I've learned it's better when it's on over the shoulder.
Yeah. It makes so much. It's so economical.
And are you involved making video?
I record with my phone. Not really. I love video.
I have to be taught how to do it with the phone. I'm not ready to make the transition. But basically, I could do everything with the phone at this point.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. But this, I don't know. But it's not this. This looks like a good thing. And it's super practical. This gives you the stability of the frame that you can't get with a phone. But I love it. I love how multi-purpose it can be. It could just be a standalone tripod. It could be your shoulder mount. It's just brilliant.
These tripods and everything have a whole other world. Like there's a whole bunch without the this part, the release plate. And so I stock up on those over the years. And I learned that trick. And I have several of these. These are only about 150, 200 on the internet. So I have about 4 or 5 at the moment. But I feel inspired to say things for the world, oh, turn it on, we can't waste this, and we got a nice clean chip and this.
Without a what?
No, I was just saying, the chips are 128 gigabytes.
Well, yeah.
So that's not like the good old worrying 20 years ago about how a cassette.
Yeah.
So anyhow,
Sorry about that. My fault.
Do you have a vision of what could be said to change things big time? Don't get me started.
Still working on it. Still working on it. Still trying to figure that out.
but what I'm proposing is that as a whole people, we study anthropology as a deliberate focusing on different cultures one at a time to compare, and then wondering as a people how to save us from the culture we created.
Yeah. It's true.
And one of the medicines we might consider in making the transition, once we identify where we want to go, is called
Pop definitely does help.
And I think we need more discussion already now.
It's happening though. Isn't it crazy that it's marijuana?
The legalization is happening, but
Isn't that amazing?
but I want more talk about what it means to get high.
Oh, that's coming. That's coming. I mean, now that it's legal, like now that it's like more and more people use
I mean, we should guide it in the direction that we want of it being a
Maybe that's like what the videos are for.
public. Oh, hey, we hold it from.
Oh yeah.
Judy, what's up, Judy? Shit.
Needs to lower.
Oh, lower it here.
Either way.
Yeah, get it even with your eyes. Yeah, okay.
1 second. This way you can say it with the backdrop of capitalism behind you.
Yeah, more light is coming from there. Right.
Oh, I like that.
Is it in record mode?
It is actually. Well, it says record.
Yeah.
Is it recording?
Stand by the screen, STB1.
Oh, can it hear the audio? Does it get?
Oh yeah, but yeah, closer is better for the audio. That's true.
Yeah, if you plug it in, I can listen with one ear.
So, my dear fellow Americans, as I untie the twisted wire, how lucky I be. Oh, and that came the first drop from the rain. No, we got rained out. We lost that battle. Where can we run from the rain? I think over there, under there. I won't put these on yet. We got to do a run thing. Huh?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I can already see visually that the sound is coming through.
Oh.
So the sound bars.
Yeah, I was going to go all with a little mic and all that, but
Get your message. People should study anthropology. We should learn from other cultures and how.
well said. Thank you to remind me. As a people, we have to develop new social forms. We need a dramatic, peaceful, even a cheerful revolution where we rescue things in time that they don't go to waste, and human intelligence prevails. Right now, morality doesn't have much of a grip on the situation. Oh, you're not using your 3 legs. Yeah, feet. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I need to get the. I got it.
We can go a little higher. Pull it up a little. Go ahead. With just your hand, just pull. No, I think pull this up.
I see.
Okay.
1 second.
Oh, that's right. Free Leonard Peltier. That's why we're here, Daddy. Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, I see. Nice. Oh, even better. Yeah.
When I come to these situations, I consider the individual and his government, the people. How do you talk to the people? And if we face that issue like the Founding Father faced the progress of civilization, communication, transportation, and now we've gone out. Oh, we got it. It's coming down. Here comes the rain. Okay.
Well, thank you so much. That was fun.
Thanks.
That was cool.